I didn't. Okay, first of all, okay. Welcome to Vinny's Corner. I'm your host, Vinny. I got the rest of the fellas here. I got Showtime, Cove, the perfect Dolphins disaster, Cove, and my guy Caleb. Good evening. Hopefully everybody is doing well themselves. Um, so that X post that you made. Now, I don't know if we've talked about this. Right? So like every year, and this is like a random thing, but every year as I approach my birthday, so I do a lot of like box jumps and stuff like that. So for my 40th birthday, I did a 40-inch box jump, 41, 42-inch, and so forth. My birthday is next month. So, I've been like, what I've been working on, what I've been doing is now I can actually, so like I set up a 30-inch box and I just jump over it. I don't jump onto it. I just jump clear over it. But like I've been doing this, and I was talking to this guy at the gym, and he was like, "Yo, dude, can you dunk? Because like, it's like you be like jumping over everything. Like you got some crazy ups for like an older guy, especially like." And I was like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll try and dunk for my birthday. And then you made this post, which I did not say, but it's pretty amazing. Dude, you had me. I was crying laughing when I saw that. Because that is the kind of thing, like, that's the kind of shit I talk. Like, that's not too far off of something that would come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. That was a great post, though. It definitely had me laughing.
Did you see it, Showtime?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
But that dude jumped over a car. Okay, I have not jumped over. So he jumped over a car last year, right? I can't do that, right? So I gotta get to jumping on the car before I can jump over it. So I got some work ahead of me.
Oh, it was because I was talking to Drama about. He said he would find me Anthony Hardaway Magic jersey because I don't have one. So I was thinking about the Magic one like that.
Very, very cool jersey.
I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't have a Shaq one, but I have a Penny Hardaway.
That's a dope. It's a really dope jersey.
Yeah.
Where are there? Hold on. So, the NBA schedule, not all of it, but the beginning parts, right? The stuff that we wanted to know about, right? How the season was going to start, holiday games, that stuff all dropped, right? So the full schedule will be out tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm going to ask because I've noticed it. Because you know me, I'm not, my NBA is like my bottom sport, right?
Yeah.
Why do you guys care so much about your scheduling, and why is like the Christmas, like why is it a big thing? Because like for me, for hockey, I'm like, it doesn't bother me.
Holiday sports are awesome. What?
So
it's
in
heavily
America,
watched. That's why. Yeah.
That's become a thing in America.
I mean, I don't get excited. I get me holidays. It's World Juniors. Like that's what that is for me. So is that like you guys for basketball?
Thanksgiving in America is football. Christmas in America has traditionally been basketball. Now NFL has been pushing in on that, so now the NFL is on Christmas too. But traditionally, that's always been the game. So the couple of games I think that were kind of like, when the schedule came out, what got me, I guess at least, I was excited to see like the rematch game to kick off the season, the Christmas matchups. Like I think we had some really good ones. I was excited about it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I like it. I love them all.
I love both the NFL and NBA. Seattle versus Rams.
There's some fire Thanksgiving stuff. Black Friday.
The Thanksgiving
President's Day.
Bro,
so you guys get like, well, I guess it's late season for us because we do CFL. Our Thanksgiving is early October, so like our Thanksgiving game is like the first week of October. So like, we're well
I
ahead.
actually appreciate that the NBA has put games for Thanksgiving too, because like it's it's kind of like pushing back on the NFL for trying to come in on Christmas. But like as a Knicks fan, right? So the Knicks just won. Now our rival just got the quote unquote second greatest player of all time. The 76ers just got LeBron James. So being able to start the season with the 76ers, I think that'll be a really dope way to kick off the season for us. I'm excited to watch that. And then of course the Christmas Day rematch with the Spurs. Like that's fine. It's like all the way. Hopefully the next game is at 12 noon. So on Christmas, it's 12 noon is like the big game time, Eastern time. So I watch it at 9 a.m. It's awesome. Like wake up and watch basketball. I can't wait for that. Very cool.
There's some football Christmas also.
Yeah, it's the Christmas schedule is great. There's 5 games on Christmas. You know, Lakers and the 76ers, LeBron.
I'm surprised Heat Knicks wasn't a Christmas game.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
But Heat Boston makes sense too. Heat Knicks Boston makes sense too.
Here, what I thought was going to be, so they flip-flopped it from what I thought. I thought we were going to open the season with the rematch against the Spurs, and I thought Christmas Day we were going to play LeBron and the 76ers.
I feel like that would have been more fitting.
Like LeBron at MSG for, it just made so much sense. But I'm cool with it. I'm excited. I'm excited. This, like, for me, and this actually says, like, this kind of shows where I put, like, I guess my order for sports. But like, this took me completely away from football. Like, as soon as I heard this, I was like, oh my god, NBA is back. Like, what?
Yeah, NBA on holidays is going to be a must.
NFL holiday also. That should be.
Yeah, this year with this schedule so far, NBA is going to clear football.
Yeah, that's definitely clear. But the Seattle Rams game going to be on Christmas also.
Now the NFL schedule is out already too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And obviously for the holiday stuff, so there's going to be a lot of like on Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's like it's almost like there's too much good sport now, right?
No, for real.
You can't even watch all of it, but that's cool.
You need multi-screens.
Dude, that's a fact. That's exactly what you need. Multiple screens. Speaking
that's how I stay relevant, because I have multiple screens in front of me, screens behind me. Yeah, there's a TV over there hooked up to the PC. So
I'm actually about to put the Yankees game on now. Yankees.
You didn't have it on, huh?
Dude, I can't believe, fucking Yankees, man. As soon as me and Caleb start talking, I'm like, Caleb's like, it's 5-5. I'm like, fuck. Oh,
you guys were talking, huh?
Yeah. 5-5 already. Of course it's 5-5. Like, I would like to see them winning games and not giving up so many runs, but
it's because Will Warren is fucking trash.
I thought he early in the season he seemed like he was going to be better than he is.
Yeah.
I almost wish we could have packaged him into something and dealt him out.
Yeah. I mean, he was great to start the season, but I somewhat expected it to fall back to earth. Not like this, but
yeah, he gets hit. To say it simple, he does get hit.
Did you see the stat last week that Cal Raleigh has a worse batting average than Michael Jordan?
This
season?
Cal Raleigh is awful.
You saw the quote he put out yesterday. It's funny.
It's actually it's kind of wild how bad he is.
He's never been this bad.
No, I mean, if you look at the first few seasons, every year
he's improved every year. He's gotten better.
He's got better. He went like this.
He fell off a cliff. Like it wasn't like this is like it's one thing to have not a great season, but like he just can't hit the ball at all. Like
this is a
barely makes contact.
Like you wouldn't expect 60 homers, but you wouldn't expect this either.
No.
Dude, he can't even get on base.
Though, it's like so the two teams that win the AL championships. You got Cal Riley, who's got a 190 or 180 average. Then you got Vladimir Guerrero, the other star, who hasn't hit home run for the entire year. Like both of them jumped after that.
Both of them are cursed.
Well, one thing I will say is it at least it seems like Toronto has started to remember how to play baseball. Where the first half of the season they were just like they were the worst thing I'd ever seen.
Trey Savage is completely gone for the year. Like they say he is gone.
He's not confirmed to be gone, but he could be.
It's more than likely. There's no way he's going to come back. They're out of playoff position. They're not going to. He's so young that they don't want to challenge it. They'll shelve him.
Depends where they are in the standings. I would say.
If they're in contention, they'll play him. But if they're not, they'll sit him.
Right.
Well, it's been tricky, right?
He's only 20. So
this season more than any season, and maybe it's because a lot of teams know there might not be baseball next season. Doesn't it seem like a lot more teams were like ready to go in than expected? So that just because of that alone, you're usually right, Cove. But in this situation, this year, because they know there might not be a next season, they might push it. That's all.
If you look at it in the business aspect, they're building now because even if they say there's like 6 months off or a year off, then they already got these players if they want to build around. Because if say there is a salary cap, a lot of these teams are going to get $100 million, like $50 to $100 million extra income in their salary. So it's going to be a bidding war for these players, and if they already got them secured, they're already going to get them secured. They're locking them in. I think there's like 10 or 15 teams that are locked in that regardless, they're not going to be hurt by this. So it's only the bottom 15 teams that are really going to, really be hurt by this. And just for my opinion on this one, say we go, okay, we're going to go for a budget, blah, 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 blah. I feel like maybe this is the time where the MLB goes down. Not so much games, but they might lose a team or two.
All right.
I feel like this could fold the team.
Whoa. Listen, a team.
Yeah, I think there's certain teams that are not going to be able to come out of this. Like Cleveland.
What franchises?
Cleveland's going to have to triple their budget. If the league wants 170, Cleveland's got to triple their budget. There's no way that team is going to triple their budget.
Wait, you think that we're going to get a real life major league?
Yeah,
like the Cleveland, like the Guardians, not the Indians, might really be gone.
Yeah, I mean, just because of the fact that they got a 53 million average salary and a 73 million average and total salary, and you're looking at 170 as the floor. So you're looking at 100, basically over $100 million they need.
Well, okay, so what you're saying is that this new the proposal to go into this CBA that would add this new salary cap will also have a salary minimum that the teams will have to spend as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's a 275 is your top out, and your 171 is your floor. So there's a ton of teams in 170 to 225.
The bottom, like the damn.
Is the lockout like a
You're
short
gonna ask,
window?
You're going to have to ask the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Mets to be like, okay, so I have to pay this, and for like Cleveland to play, they might not want to give up their money for this.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
That's all respect. If there's if the CBA says that it's going to be a salary cap, they might figure 99% of it might be all signed up by December, and this is the last thing. This is no different than 94. The salary cap was an issue then, and they signed 99% of it because they went all along with baseball after the strike and forego the salary cap. So it could be the same thing again. Everything else is pro on it. Like your junior players who will come in the league, their salary is going to double. Like everybody's going to get money, like in the lower ranks. All the new guys that we're seeing coming up, they're all going to get paid more. So it's going to help benefit the game by giving our youth the money, not our veterans. So it's going to sway that.
I mean, on that note, I would say if the Marlins get more money to spend, they would probably spend it on extensions for younger players. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And so that was like exactly like what I was thinking when you. Okay, so as soon as Cole confirmed that there would be a minimum, in my brain, I was thinking, I was trying to think about the age range on this core of guys that they have in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
and like
they would extend them like they have been.
They would have to just extend them now to hit their minimum.
Which is, that's what they've already been doing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, well, but like I've read about Milwaukee's owner, he's like, I'm good with my budget. He's like 130, 140 million. He said, I'm good with my budget. And he only has to spend 30 more million. So Milwaukee will be fine.
Yeah, that's not a bad place to be. That's literally like an extension.
30, you're good. You only got an extra 40, 50 million. But when you're looking at teams at 53 to 100, they're looking between 70 to 100 million extra in income. Like that's a lot of teams.
Well, yeah, Marlins or Cleveland, like a couple of these teams. That's the Yankees will be right where they are.
Perspective, like if the salary cap is, but the luxury tax might make up for it. The luxury might go, well, can we still spend over? Like, yeah, but it's got to go to the other teams. Okay, well, then you're gonna find there could be the issue with the salary cap. It goes, well, as long as you're willing to pay the luxury, then the Dodgers will just buy everybody. We'll just buy everybody. We'll spend $200 million in luxury tax, and then that luxury tax will go to Cleveland. But we got.
So you know who's getting ready to do that, right? Who's going to be okay with paying this money? The Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw today, the Yankees sold a part of the Yankees to an equity firm.
Mm-hmm.
So an equity. So now they just like the Dodgers got one, but the Yankees brought it in as a minority owner, right? So they can just flush them with extra cash now. They knew it.
Yeah.
So
So a lot of these owners, they know what to do. All they can do is add a new set, like just go. I'll sell this to you for like 10 million. Like I'll say this part of my jersey, some kind of corporate deal, or like I keep using Pepsi, like a new Pepsi section, and Pepsi spends $10 million for Pepsi. They're just gonna as a business, they're just gonna outsource sections of their stadium to get this money.
I'm sorry to diverge from baseball for a second. Did you guys all see these pictures of the angles and the views within the Bills' new stadium for like season ticket holders?
Oh yeah. You're just like
obstructed, can't see shit. Like, what the fuck? How did that happen in 2026? I'm so lost.
And the fact that it's not so much as just the obstructive view; it's the amount you have to pay for that obstructive view makes it more.
It's just so crazy to me. How could you? I don't get how that happens. But
I get the aesthetics. I get what they were doing, but it just didn't.
Well, you do the aesthetic like that on the outside, and then you make the inside user-friendly for viewers who are paying to come see the event, right? That's supposed to be the idea. But anyway, I digress. So listen, I know, and it'll be easier for us to kind of get through all the sports we want to talk about. I'll turn it over to you, Cove. I'm sure you've got the list of questions and things to talk about. So let's get into Cove's questions and take it from there.
Yeah, I'll just give you 1 second. I should pull back up here.
Doesn't Cove look like he's about 25 years old, by the way, now? Like people who are watching, look at this guy. He's got no face left. Looks like a baby. This guy's a grandfather. Yeah. How is that even possible?
Yeah, I almost look as young as Showtime. It's crazy.
I'm the only guy who looks old in here,
Yeah. Could you imagine? I'm gonna have to do it. I'll do it. He's like, you asshole. I'll just get ChatGPT to take this mustache off. We'll see what he looks like without the stash.
I have pictures. I'll send you pictures. I have pictures without the mustache. I'm a handsome guy without my mustache.
No, but they say that though. Like you take the mustache off someone or a goatee off someone, like me, you take the beard off, and you're like, the it really does change your appearance.
Well, yeah. So I was a beard guy, and then I shaved the beard down to just a mustache. And my wife saw the mustache, and she was like, "Ooh."
She was like, "Ooh, the Tom Selleck."
You know, and I kind of just that was it. So I've never gone back.
I'm not even kidding you. My mom was like that. My real father, stash. My stepfather, stash. Just some women just love a good stash.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
I mean, I was gonna pull the Super Trooper reference because it's out in theaters. I don't know if you guys are a fan of that movie or not.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating on seeing it or just waiting for it to come out, but I have to see because I've seen 1 and 2. But I'm debating if I want to see it in theaters though.
Wait, so this is like a new one?
Yeah. Super Troopers 3. They forgo their show they were going to do on a streaming platform to do Super Troopers 3.
Wait, is the Indian guy with the amazing mustache, is he still in it?
Yeah. All
you gotta go.
Back. He's older.
Oh, it's probably going to be awesome. I'm all for this.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm going to
we were like Showtime's age when this came out. So Showtime, do you love this Super Trooper movies?
No, he probably doesn't even know what the fuck they are.
No. Yeah.
No, he's not really. He really doesn't like the Super Trooper movies.
I don't know what that is.
Well, like to be fair, when I was that age, I was also I was a little bit of a degenerate. I used to sell and smoke a lot of weed. And so, everyone who smoked weed thought Super Troopers was funny, I think.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if he actually watched them.
It was like that, half baked. There were just like certain movies you were like, this is retarded, but it's awesome.
Yeah. Now, before I get into the questions, I'll tell you this one. And to this day, I don't know how I kept a straight face, but I cat gamed some guy during an arrest.
Yo, dude, so one of my best friends in life, when we were in college, we worked in we only did this for like a couple months, but we worked in like a telemarketing place. And I used to meow sir, meow sir. Bro, I used to drop that shit like it was. I did it 14 times in one conversation. That was my record.
Mine was 11. Yeah, I had 11 during actual arrest, and I had the 2 officers beside me just couldn't keep a straight face. And they're like, we got to let him go because you read him the Miranda rights with a meow. I was like, I know, but he thought it was so real.
Meow, sir.
So I did the Miranda rights with a meow. I was like, oh, Jesus. So I'm going to start with NFL. So the Rams enter the preseason as number 1 in the NFL.com power rankings right now. Are they actually the best team in football, or are we overhyping them? Another preseason super team.
What do you think, Showtime?
What was the question?
Are we hyping up the Rams? Or are we legit? This is the number 1 team.
This is a legit super team.
I heard a statistic today. The odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl in preseason has only won the Super Bowl 4 times since 2000. So if the Rams are the favorite team, they're probably not going to win it all. Let's just say that to start. Now, if Aaron Donald's coming back, I understand. It does seem like he is. Like, I've been watching videos of him doing hitting drills and everything else. I saw him in pads yesterday.
He had his trainer come out to LA.
Like, you do not go, like he suited up, like he was at training camp in pads. So to me, that means he's probably coming back. But I mean, the reality is last season they didn't even win their division.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, it was weird to me that Matt Stafford was voted as the MVP when he didn't even have a team that won a division. It was kind of strange to me. Like, you didn't even win your division. How are you the MVP? I don't know. But
do you feel like Drake May got screwed out of that one?
Drake May would have made more sense to me.
They definitely got screwed over that MVP for sure. Also,
and like I don't know. So like, they are considered like right. A lot of people, because they got Myles Garrett, right? Because they got potentially Aaron Donald coming back. People are like, oh, these guys are gonna, and they also have a really good offense, right? They have Adams, they have Nakua. We'll see how Nakua is this year, right? He was a little hectic off field last season.
And you heard that there might be a suspension in place.
Yeah,
there might be a suspension.
So Puka Nakua left the Rams practice with a groin injury. How much?
That's not a concern.
Now, if you're going to talk injury concerns, the concern would be
Puka doesn't go to
back. Stafford's one hit away from being out, right? He's the one with the best up back. So I don't know. On paper, I get it, but I don't think they're winning anything. I don't even think they're going to win their division, if I'm being honest.
The Rams?
What? Yeah.
Like they're pretty much a lock to win there. Yeah.
Well, I have them going perfect.
I don't see them going perfect, but they'll win their division for sure.
If they're healthy, I can see them going perfect. Because they're healthy. Their whole team stays healthy, yes. I can see it perfect. But it's if they stay healthy, which we know that's not going to happen.
Huge if, man. It's the NFL. Somebody's getting hurt week 1, bro. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know who it's going to be, but like, if everything goes perfect for them all season, then they should be in the Super Bowl. But this is the NFL, and I just don't. That's not reality.
Yeah, in a near perfect world, they could go perfect, but
and the Super Bowl champs are in their division. Like, no respect for Seattle.
None at all.
No.
But their defense is ridiculous.
I'm not writing this. I'm not right. Hold on. I'm not writing the Seahawks off. The Rams are just better. Period.
Yeah, I'm not writing them off also.
You better not. They're your team.
Yeah.
What is guy talking about? I'm not writing them off. Dude.
Yeah, so it's twisted. He's like, am I talking shit about my own team now? Yeah, exactly. Because
now,
as a Giants
fan, I am writing my team.
He's going to support the team that makes the Super Bowl. But the Patriots are outside NFL's top 10. Are people sleeping on in New England, or do they still have to prove last season was a one-year jump?
I think they're going to.
This is an interesting season. This is an interesting season for the Patriots. It'll be interesting to see if they sustain what they did last year, given that they'll have a harder schedule.
What was their record?
Like
what? No, 14-3.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yeah.
14-3.
I think they'll get 14 again. I think like max like 12.
Yeah, there'll be a regression. There'll be like an 11-12 win team. They're going to be good. But they're not going to be a 14-win team.
Yeah.
So Jamar Gibbs,
playoff team for sure, not a Super Bowl contender.
So Jamar Gibbs landed a new 3-year deal that makes him the NFL's highest paid running back. Is an elite running back finally worth premium money again?
They always have been. They just haven't
Jonathan
been
Taylor,
Taylor,
Robinson, Jamar Gibbs, Saquon last year. Derrick Henry makes over 15 a year. These guys are making good money now. But like,
here's
the value, right? And not all running backs are built the same. Okay, this is why some of them are different. Like a guy like Gibbs, a guy like Bijan, because of how good they are at receiving also. you could get a receiver, like a receiver one who's $40 million, but you get one of these guys who produces 14, 15 touchdowns a season, over 1,000 yards rushing, and over 500 to 1,000 yards receiving. Like, they're actually a bargain.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it just depends on how you look at it and what you're trying to do. Like a guy like CMC in the 20s, that's a serious value, in my opinion. Right?
So for the final for the NFL is, what QB or position battle are you guys seeing that could completely change the depth chart? Like where a wide receiver one that like a 2 becomes a 1, or you know what I mean, like, or QB2 becomes a QB1. Do you see any drastic change by anybody, like in any organization?
Arizona.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the same page right there.
100%. His guy Carson Beck.
Nah.
Listen, he was only a 1 year Miami guy. What he did in Miami.
That's our guy, bro. That's our guy.
Everyone's saying he looks like he should be the day one starter in Arizona.
Yeah, day one starter.
Okay. Look.
Kyle's not anymore. That should start. Kyle's not anymore. That definitely should start.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to say something real quick on Carson Beck. He's my guy because he went to the U for a year, of course. But I felt like he held us back a lot of the time. You know, our offense was average at best, and it was because of him. Now, that being said, him being drafted, he was mocked a lot for it. You know, everyone made fun of the pick. I mean, how can you not? But you don't want to get on the high after a preseason game, especially Hall of Fame game. So
no.
Let's just imagine this for a second. What if? Okay, let's just imagine this is a couple of what ifs. But if these what ifs happened, the trajectory of this whole franchise would be in a different place. What if MHJ broke out this season, and in his breaking out helped Carson Beck to realize his QB1?
Right? I was going to say the opposite. Carson Beck being a steady presence helps MHJ break out.
Well, both of them, they help each other.
Yeah.
And having a dynamic running back like Love in the backfield helps all of them. Right? And then you've got a guy like McBride already there. Let's just say they hit on those 2 picks.
They have an offense to be excited about. Exactly.
Dude, they could be on the right track after 1 year. So that could be huge.
Yeah,
are there any others?
JJ and Kyler. That's the obvious one.
I've heard rumors now.
But
I've heard rumors that JJ is thinking about quitting now. But I don't know. I think that's more push rumors.
He could get traded
because he's going through his 3rd year since drafted, and he's still not a starter.
He needs to, he would have to leave Minnesota and look to restart. Like in Minnesota, I think he's kind of done.
Yeah,
they're not on the right page with him at all.
Yeah. And listen, there's no when you have no confidence in your quarterback, you might as well just walk away from him.
He needs a change of scenery.
But I'm gonna say it like this. I'll say it like this. I'll take the hit on shitting on a guy's career. This guy, JJ, to me, is no better than Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was one of the greatest quarterbacks in NCAA for his numbers, and then he wasn't. He was a subpar quarterback. So I think the same with JJ McCarthy. He did so well in college, but I just don't think he's gonna excel in NFL.
Wait, so are you saying that JJ is going to become an awesome NFL coach?
Yeah, I'll say he knows how to do that, but no, to be a starter, no.
Hey, I mean, listen, I think he could be serviceable. Maybe, I don't know. Here's the thing: they say that O'Connell, KOC, right? They say that he is a quarterback whisperer. He picked that,
clearly not for JJ. Not for JJ.
Yeah. So,
Maybe for like guys with more
the only
experience.
reason why JJ is, to me, the only reason why JJ is still there is because it's Kyler Murray. Because Kyler Murray never proved himself. So unless Kyler Murray proves himself, then JJ's done.
Well, yeah, because once he proves himself, they also re-signed Carson Wentz, so they have a backup already. So if they have Kyler Murray as their starter and Carson Wentz as their backup, there's literally no reason to waste a roster spot on JJ. They only have a 53-man roster, so like he'll likely get cut.
Yeah, more than likely, but it's just...
if he doesn't get traded somewhere else, I don't. Now, what about Cleveland? Before we jump off of the NFL, Deshaun Watson is going to be starting half of the starts, right?
Yeah,
and then Shador the other half. Are they making a mistake giving Deshaun Watson the keys to the car again? Like
they have no choice.
At this point, like
we've already discussed this. I even thought of this. It's you pay this guy a stupid ton of money, you gotta use him, because if not, you're not gonna waste all that money on nothing.
I mean, there's no way you can recoup the value. Like, unless he takes them to and wins the Super Bowl, there's no way they can recoup the value on that guy.
No, you're not gonna recoup it, but you're also not gonna have what does he make? Like $50 million just sitting on his ass anyways? There's no way you're gonna have him sitting down. You're gonna make him work for it. As much as you can.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Because if this guy like I read, Deshaun wants to play because he wants a new contract. Well, if he's gonna want a new contract, he's gonna have to finally goddamn play. The last time we saw Deshaun, he walked away. Was it mid fourth down? He just walked straight off the field, like zero confidence. Like, yeah, because he has the money. But now he's gonna play because he wants a new contract if he wants to continue to play.
I believe
they should give him a shot.
But here's my thought on it is, I mean, you've heard me say it, Vinny. I really don't. It's another Shador will be the same thing as a Kellen Moore to me. Great college. It's going to be horrible in the NFL. Dylan Gabriel is going to get probably more quality starts than Shador Sanders will.
Dylan Gabriel is so ass. Don't even try and throw that one out. If you want to say Shador stinks, you can say that, but don't say Dylan's going to do something.
No. Yeah. I'm saying Cleveland's
going to be a real estate agent.
They're going to put Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah. Caleb, shut up. We know you like Dylan Gabriel. Shut up. We get it.
Ben and Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel is going to be selling real estate in Oregon in like 12 to 18 months. Cut it out. Okay, nice kid.
Yeah, but this is going to be the ultimate choke. This is going to be the ultimate choke job for Arch or Moore.
Yeah,
like that's what's going to happen.
It would be so like no, but like just think about it like this. Imagine they start Shador and they win 9 games, and they're like, "Fuck it, we have our quarterback," and then they can go use that first round pick. Because they already have first-round picks in the draft. They have multiple picks in this first round coming up. Like, then they could go use those on something else. Not Shador, on not a quarterback. Like, that would really be the ideal situation, is that Shador works
the
out.
Browns aren't going to win 9. That's like the Jets winning 10. It's not going to happen.
Bro,
5 at
the Browns within the last 5 years, the Browns had an 11 or 12 win season. Okay, that just happened.
That was Baker.
They went on a tear a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Baker.
I think it was Flacco.
Baker went on a tear.
Fucking guy.
They haven't have quality since Baker Mayfield, so it's not going to happen. No. They need Arch or Dakota to possibly fix this. And we all know Archie's not going to go there. I heard a great quote on that too. Whoever takes Arch is going to get $1 billion. Like right in merchandise and everything. Because once the Manning family walks, they are going to make so much money off just the name. So everybody wants that
money. Listen, there's an obvious value in getting somebody like him. But let him, like, he's got to do something first this year, because way that what we've seen of him, he is mid as fuck. Like, Right now, if they drafted him, he would be the same thing as Kellen Moore and everyone else. Like we're talking about, like
Yeah, but that's your thing is it's not that. It's you're not buying just Arch. So say if he gets drafted, say number 2 overall, Arch comes in, they're gonna go, well, he's a rookie, we're gonna sit him behind who we have for our starter, and then we have Eli and Peyton coming in the house and overlooking our situation. They're also buying they're pretty much gonna buy for his uncles to come into the house, the clubhouse. That's 50% of the sell. That's the same thing as Shador. You want a Dion in the house? Well, if we get Shador, we can get Dion in the house. So the same thought process is just you're going to get the Mannings if you bring him in. So you want them in your clubhouse.
You should see how many. Actually, I'll send it to you. I'm going to look it up after because the number is wild. But they say that Shador's jersey sales are like wild already.
Yeah.
Interesting that you bring that up. But
his sale it's going to be whatever because all of there's a lot of, and I know you think I'm like a huge hater or something like that. I just Daddy propelled his career way too much for me to have confidence in him yet. I need to see him another year away from Daddy before I make a judge on Shador. That's what it is. Because Shador didn't get to play on it, Daddy would have made that play for him.
I think so. He can be a serviceable quarterback.
He's a good. I think. I mean, the way.
Yeah, but when's the last time Colorado was ever within the top 5 of anything in the NCAA?
I don't care about Colorado. The 7 games that he played last season for Cleveland, he won 3 of them with that shit team, and he looked like a serviceable, decent NFL quarterback.
Didn't Johnny win 3 too?
Huh?
Didn't Johnny Manziel win 3 too?
I don't know what the fuck Johnny Manziel did, but I know that Shador looked good, and it's not the same thing. Johnny Manziel is a whole different. Like, don't try and compare those because they're completely different scenarios. Like, that's ridiculous. Don't do that to Shador.
Come on now.
This guy's a mega hater.
That's what I'm like. Literally, he's going to talk about how he's not a hater, but then he just has the audacity to just take. Like, what did Shador do to make you just compare him to Johnny Manziel? Like, what? Like,
what? This time, man.
What are you like? You're such an asshole, bro. It's so funny.
What I'm saying is, Johnny was. No, this is where my plane's at with the Johnny thing. Johnny was, a great quarterback in the NCAA. But it was catered. He was catered to get that way. And I feel like Shador was the same way in college. That's what I said.
Okay, in college, but the dude was a late round. How can you hate on a late round pick? You can't.
No, but I was shitting on Caleb Williams 2 years ago, and Vinny can contest that. And then I was praising him last year.
Okay, that's understandable because he's a high pick with high ups and like high expectations. But
yeah, but
Shador Sanders, I get the dad thing, but like he's a late round pick.
Yeah.
It actually worked out really good for him. He was drafted in the 5th round, so pretty much
there's no pressure on him. Exactly.
Yeah, but you're telling me that Dion wasn't calling everybody he fucking knew because this kid was dropping like crazy?
I don't think. I mean, if he's drafted that late, I don't think so. Because he could have just went undrafted.
Same way. If Peyton's kid Matthew, which is going to be like 8 years from now, when Peyton's kid Matthew gets in the league, it's going to be the same problem. And I'll say the same thing about Manning, who I watched all of his career. If Peyton is in the ear of everybody, I'm going to be like, why the fuck are you doing that to your kid? That's why I need to see Shador away from his dad for me to make a real judgment on him.
I get it.
I mean, he's in Cleveland playing football by himself, and his dad is in Colorado coaching football by himself.
Like,
what do you want him to do, bro?
Was that not the case last year? Also, like, what? His dad was by his
What
side.
are you talking about?
Hey, definitely down like Gabriel. Not gonna lie, Shador's definitely down like Gabriel. And I'm an Orioles fan.
It was Bronny and LeBron, same thing. Just weird about
this conversation has gone completely off the rails.
I know. Okay, so what was the next sport?
Baseball.
All right, we're out of here, NFL.
Quick.
We're leaving you on that note.
So, I mean,
Oh my god, dude.
hey, look, I got the tattoo now. Like, I eat my crow for the shit I say. So, well, I'm saying.
Yes, he did.
So, the White Sox are 61-57 and sitting on top of the division entering today. Is Chicago actually built to win this division, or as a fan, for me, like am I with experience like 6 weeks of pure stress?
Don't win the division. There's no better team in that division. The Tigers are a threat in the division now, but Cleveland is just bunts.
It's actually weird, right? Doesn't it seem like Detroit actually like they got better?
Detroit has done this before. Sold off and like gotten better after.
Interesting moves. I'm not against it. I think Chicago should win that division.
Yeah.
But
Detroit's a real threat now. Like, Detroit is definitely a real threat to them now.
Detroit definitely a threat. Even after trade Kubo.
They didn't really do that bad with that trade. I want to say.
Now that you have some time to like, was it 2 weeks to really address this?
I've really digested it. I'm completely over it.
It all makes sense at the end.
It really does. Yeah, it does. Because the Tigers just wanted to get him out, pretty much. It seems like they got a decent return, and now they have this whole youth infusion.
So the Dodgers are 72-48.
What?
Are they? You know, the first place team that I've really been paying the most attention to is the Rays. The Rays are 74-46, and they're on a 9-game heater right now.
They're the Brewers of the AL. Like, I don't know.
I hope so, but I don't. Like, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, if they force, like, my team is about to be a wild card, and this team goes and just gets their ass.
I'm talking about regular season wise. Like, they're the Brewers of the AL, pretty much.
Yeah, no, and you understand what I'm saying? If my team is now a wild card, this team is dominating, and then they just go and get smoked out as soon as they get to the playoffs, bro, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like
I mean, that's what happens with some teams. It is.
So, let's say the Dodgers are 72-48, but are 3-7 over the last 10. Is this just a slump? Or is this a reason for LA to worry?
There's no reason to worry at all.
Yo, the Dodgers, let me just read you one number because this is a good one and it kind of speaks to where they are. Their run differential is plus 140. Okay? Let's just leave it there. Okay? So, you know what? They might be in like a little bit of a bad stretch.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. With losing all these games, they're still have that kind of retarded differential. So they'll figure their shit out, unfortunately for everybody.
And plus,
else.
One thing people don't remember, they're not 100% healthy. They get healthy for
they got guys hurt still.
Yeah.
When is Will Smith coming back?
He's supposed to take live BP or live BP on Friday.
Oh, okay.
The Cubs are 70-50, have won 8 of their last 10, and currently own NL's top wildcard position. Are they becoming the team nobody wants to face in October?
Nobody wants to face them. They're definitely the best wildcard.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, no other way to say it. They're the team nobody wants to face in the NL.
Because if they're hot, not a lot of teams can beat them. Period.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely, if they're hot, as we just saw, like, so if the Dodgers, for instance, are not completely healthy, they could very easily take a series from them. Like, they just swept them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What I was going to say about the Cubs is you don't want to face them in a wild card series because, like, for example, the Dodgers wouldn't want to face them in a wild card series if they don't have a bye. Because their pitching depth shortens. You know what I mean?
Here's what'll be interesting to see if they can keep it right, because the next 5 weeks is going to go very fast. The next 5-6 weeks, baseball wise, if they can keep it going, but they've been very streaky, and like the worst thing ever could happen, where like they could cool off and just go right into the playoffs and end up getting swept to start it off.
Because
like,
you've
you know
seen
what I mean?
them lose 12 in a row, exactly.
So
10 or 12 or something like that.
It's just tough to say. Right now, they feel like the team nobody wants to play with.
Yeah. Now, sneakily, they could catch up to the Brewers in the division. They could, because the Brewers have been slipping a bit lately. So
they're only, they are only 3.5 games back. So
and they play a series pretty soon. Like, don't pencil in the Brewers for the division.
So Arizona, San Diego, and Philly are all sitting at like 64, 57 in the NL wildcard race. If you can pick one of these three teams to make the run, who are you taking?
Padres right now. Yeah, Padres right now.
I think I take Diamondbacks. I would, if I had to pick one of these teams, I'd go with Diamondbacks.
No.
The Diamondbacks would be the most fun.
I get it. Yeah, that would be the most fun. But
like, I would enjoy that in the NL. They would shake up the whole postseason.
Yeah. I can't sit on Phillies because I said Harper will never win one in Phillies, so I can't sit on Philly.
Phillies are very confusing.
Yeah, so it leaves me San Diego and it leaves me Arizona. And I mean, I've seen the Diamondbacks already go where the Padres haven't. So I have more faith in the Diamondbacks.
I love the sports superstition was so heavy that he didn't even hesitate. He was like, no, Philly's off because Bryce Harper can't win in Philly. That won't ever happen. Not possible.
I mean, the Phillies are far from a playoff log. I mean, that wild card is very tough.
Philly just needs to trade Bryce Harper and see if they win the year after.
Yeah.
Like, just
so
get it
in
done.
the final of the baseball, though, is like you brought up the run differential. So Milwaukee is 74 and 46 with a 131 differential. It might have changed since I've done this. Why aren't we talking about the Brewers like they're one of the scariest World Series baseball threats? Like, why are we not?
Because of their reputation. Because of their reputation.
It's because they can't get past one round.
Their postseason
they can't get past the second round. Yeah, they can't get past the second
round. It's still one round though. Even with a skip, it's still one round they play though.
Yeah, I know.
They can't get past that. Ugh, it's horrible. I mean, if you see Milwaukee, the Brewers in the World Series would be great.
Maybe
Brewers and Rays is the World Series.
Like, what if this is the season where like Ontario becomes like a breakout postseason star, and like the team as a whole just matures into like their postseason, like all of a sudden like they're ready. This could be the season. Some teams get there. Some teams develop that character. Maybe they were just developing it.
No.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It would be good for baseball.
They would need a breakout star because their offense, you don't look at one guy that's like super dangerous. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's just a solid
collective. It's just a collective effort, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they need either their whole lineup to like be solid, or just a guy carrying them through the playoffs, pretty much.
It would be nice to see one of those guys break out during the postseason.
And who has had a pretty quiet season for them is Yelich. He's had his a pretty bad season.
He's just very solid. Terang got snubbed earlier this season. I felt like for the All-Star.
Yeah, Terang for sure,
big time.
Yeah. They lost.
But, I mean,
they lost today, huh? To the
They
Padres.
lost again. They got swept. Exactly. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
the Padres are dangerous.
Padres.
Their offense has magically turned into a buzzsaw.
Very interesting.
Very magically, because their bats were really cold when they were like on the outside.
Oh, let's go, Yankees!
10-5.
Yankees.
Oh yeah, they can get over, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I think I got football before too, bro.
Oh, I know you're done right now. So you're
Man, I'm
Mariners.
done.
No wonder someone's been quiet.
Now I know why he was so quiet.
10-5, man. Screw that, bro.
He's take the Padres. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Let's go.
You know what would be crazy if the Twins won the Central and played the World Series?
No. Ew, no. Disgusting.
What, to see the Twins in the World Series?
No, they're not. If they make the playoffs, they're not making any noise. I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
The Mariners? Yeah, we're not making it.
Wait, why would?
Yes, we know the
Why
Mariners.
would you like to see the Twins do anything?
It's not that. It's just like they would be a fun team to like, because their fan base is very passionate. I just don't see them making noise in the playoffs. That's the thing.
I understand what you're saying, Showtime, but I'm saying, why is a White Sox fan saying it would be cool for the Twins to do anything?
Exactly, it's the same division.
What are you talking about?
Because usually,
wait,
wait.
I know what this is. Remember, he's a Wolves fan too.
Oh, I don't know,
It's
man.
the Wolves. It's because of the Wolves.
Cole's a Minnesota guy at heart. It's because of the proximity to Canada, isn't it?
I was giving drama praise for the Tigers. He goes, I know what you're doing. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, you're giving us confidence, and then we fucking flop. You're gonna throw it in our face. I'm like, yeah, maybe. So I'm being positive so they can choke. So doing a reverse psychology on it.
Now,
but really,
right now.
If the White Sox or the Twins, like, I don't see the Tigers or Guardians. I'm saying if one of those two teams came out of the Central and represented the American League, it'd be wild for one of those two teams. Like, nothing against Houston or Texas, like, especially Seattle. I'll even say Seattle. If Seattle had a chance to make the World Series, I would love it because it would help baseball.
Seattle would have to go on a magical run this year because their season is pretty much over at this point.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much done. But I'm just saying, if the Mariners got into the World Series, it'd be good for baseball. The Twins, good for baseball.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
As a White Sox, for Seattle last year.
If any team got past us, I would, since we are a central team, we would go for the Twins because they beat us.
I get it.
So. I know, Vinny would be like, "Oh, the Red Sox. I ain't cheering for them if the Yankees are out. I'm not." Gonna, but that's he'll show the Rays on.
It's a rivalry, of course.
I'm cheering for whoever is. If it's the Red Sox, I'm cheering for whoever they're playing. I don't even care. It can be the Dodgers.
Exactly.
I'm cheering for the Red Sox. I'm cheering for the Dodgers. 100%.
Yeah.
No questions asked. No doubt. Now this I don't want to dump on the dumper any more than he's already gotten dumped on this season. But here's the reality: Cal Raleigh, what has this guy done this season? He has 50 hits this season.
Listen to this. That guy, he's having an off year.
Like,
this is just a season you have to
home
forget for him.
runs, the 50 hits.
Like, they don't need 60 home runs, but 50 hits? What?
Yeah.
Like,
his average is what, like
160?
His average is like what, 160 something?
Oh, it got lower? I thought it was a
160 something. It's lower than that.
No, I think it's bad. It's like bad.
Yo, like I just, you know what I mean? Like, and it sucks to say, right? But the team, he became kind of like the heartbeat of that team. And
he did.
With him being shit, the team is shit.
I mean, like, him being their best player is how they're at their peak. Pretty much. And with him shitting the bed, everyone else has been too.
Yeah.
Listen, Randy Arozarena can't be your best hitter. Like, he's a good player. He can't be your best player.
He'll get on base.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, you're right. That's not what you want. But like Cal Raleigh, like this is like an epic fall off.
Oh yeah.
I think this is just a one-off season for him. I would say.
I would hope so because
if he comes
looked
back
great up until this.
Yeah, but if he comes back next year like this, same thing as Guerrero. Same thing as if these players.
Next season's gonna be a big year for him. Exactly.
Yeah, like if they both fall off just like this next year, then both of them like it's. Sorry to say, but it happens to the best. We've seen it to some people. And it's not. I'm not comparing. I'm talking about length. Like after like an injury or something like that, like how long they get to play. Like Bo Jackson, we only got to see him 4 or 5 years after injury, and that was it. Like some players, we only get 4 or 5 seasons, and then we're done. They're done, unfortunately, because their body gives up.
Now, one thing. Let me say one last thing about Cal. I mean, he got extended to like was it a massive deal last year? Like he got extended long term. I don't remember how big it was. And then he had that massive season. So you can't say it's because he got paid and then just played like shit. Like that's not enough.
Because Vladdy, Vladdy was the same thing. They both had tremendous years after signing these contracts, but now both of them
Vladdy was the postseason.
So here's the other thing, right? That they don't have a pitcher in their starting rotation with an ERA below 3. That's the other issue, right? They don't have a good pitching rotation.
Yeah.
Wait, the Mariners don't have a pitcher with a sub-3 ERA. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, like it's kind of crazy, right? I was just looking at it and I was like, huh, that's kind of weird.
That's very shocking.
You want to see shocking? Look at Colorado's ERA versus Seattle's ERA. You'd be
Colorado's bad. Yeah, I know.
Colorado's
I know.
But no one can pitch in Colorado. You can't be shocked about that.
No, I know, but it's like they have the most disgusting ERAs. It's just like no matter what.
Yep.
They can be 11-1 somehow and still have like a 400 like an ERA like that. Like it's insane.
See, it's funny enough about that. They have a starter with a good record, but with like a 4+ ERA.
Yeah.
And it happens, right? You know, but that's not what you want. You know what I mean? We'll say that. Right?
Will anyone ever be able to break the myth of you can't pitch in Coors? You know, is it a myth or is it just reality?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it seems kind of like
point,
reality.
It's got to be a reality.
Exactly. But it seems pretty realistic to me at this point.
With the elevation, it's just that different.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you took any pitcher, not the Colorado pitchers, but look at anybody who's won in Colorado, who's dominated in Colorado, right? If they can do it, then yeah, obviously they can be done in Colorado.
The thing is, if you pitch well in Colorado, you have to adjust to that. You probably wouldn't be pitching as well on the road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There's a trade off there, kind of.
Yeah, their ERAs are like 4. Like, so look, their ERAs, it starts out, I'll just start reading them, 4.43, and then it goes 6.63, 6.83, 5.59, 5.7. Like, they're all like over 5, over 6. Like, yeah, they're listen, you can have a bad game.
And then you look at some of the relievers' ERAs and etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not.
No, it sounds bad because it's only 2 games. 2 games. There's a guy named Jorge Rondon. In 2015, he played for Colorado for 2 games, and his ERA was 90.
What?
Yeah.
Would you say his ERA was 90?
Who the hell was that?
Yeah. He played 2 games in Colorado in 2015. He's 1 year service, and he played 2 games in Colorado. He got 8 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned runs, 3 base on balls, and 1 strikeout in 2 games. Like that's what that was his career in Colorado.
Sounds like he's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it sounds like he got like real good.
19. Hold on. So what else do we got, fellas?
Got basketball second, but Austin Nola one game with a 72 ERA in Colorado. So it's like, oh, God, he got lit up by everybody before the coach was like, you know what, I'm not going to take this kid out. He obviously screwed with that kid that day. He was like, you get with a 70 ERA after 1 game. Obviously, the coach didn't like you. He just wanted you to eat all those runs up. NBA. So we kind of been talking about off and on. I think it was more so beforehand or the very beginning. So the defending champs Knicks will be opening up the season at Madison Square Garden against Philly. Are the Knicks the team to beat again, or does the title put a giant target on them?
I think the Knicks could win their title.
I don't see.
They should be the team to beat, right? In the East, they're not the favorite though.
Yeah, they should be. No, they should be the team to beat, but
the Vegas has them behind San Antonio and behind OKC. So they are the third favorite. They're the third betting favorite to win.
They're favorite.
You know, after not saying because of last season, I'm just saying in general from me watching the last 2 years, especially off and on, and me and Diddy talking about basically that long. It's like I'm against a San Antonio shit. It's like, you know, Victor's not winning anytime soon. Like this year at least, for me, that I feel like San Antonio is not winning it. Knicks are not winning it. My thought too, but not San Antonio. It's me, OKC, or somebody else.
Here's the other thing. If you look at the league, right, over the last like 5 or 10 years, like after the last Golden State Warrior dynasty, or like those years, like it's been like a different team every year.
It's not a dynasty era anymore.
Yeah, like there's a lot more parity, it seems like, in the championship round, right?
Yeah.
So you have the Knicks one,
crazy, like
Celtics one, OKC, but every year it's a different team, and so for that reason alone, even though I'm a Knicks fan, like I'm literally wearing a Knicks shirt right now, guys. Right? But with that being said, like if I'm just going off like the trends in basketball, yeah, we're probably not going to repeat, but hopefully we make it back. That would be dope. Like I would love to see the Knicks get back to the finals. Sure. But so I don't know. But if they're the champs though, so they should be the team to beat.
Right? Maybe I need to wear my Halliburton more often.
Wait, I just heard from
the Pacers cannot. The Pacers are not taken seriously. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, but okay. Fine.
It's the reality. We have to see how post-surgery Halliburton is.
I know, but I just more or less did do with fucking Vinny. Just put the Halliburton or the Miller on. He'd be like, "How about them Knicks?" And like, just get the Miller on.
Yo, Vinny.
Yes.
I just heard from G that Justin play also, so we lost to a Justin Jenkins team. This is terrible, bro.
This is not the best Yankees team. Yeah. So losing to this team doesn't say too much. It's not like you lost to the Rays, right? Who got 74 wins already. But
this would be it was LeBron returns to LA as part of the NBA's Christmas slate, right? When a player reaches this stage of his career, does every LeBron return become a must-watch TV? Like,
yes.
I would say so, right? That's kind of the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys are more for it anyways. Like, if I see LeBron, whatever they're hyping up, I'm not going to watch it. I'm just honestly not going to watch it. But that's because basketball's in my lower ranks of gaming versus you guys to watch it. I more or less see the highlights of from Sports Center or watch afterwards. I see the good.
This guy's Mr. Highlights.
Yeah, I get more highlights or anything, or the stuff you guys post, and then I read the articles about it and stuff like that. So I don't really see it live. I see it like after everybody else is in there. I definitely see hockey and baseball stuff way more. Okay. Jalen Duran, and James Harden are among notable names that whose situations remain unsettled in some way. But I mean, is there anything like anybody else could do before the season, or that's going to change their way to become in a championship pitcher?
Okay. So I like my legit top 5 or I'll say 6 teams in the league right now. Mentally for me, I think that the top 3 teams in the West are going to be OKC, the Spurs, and I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Maybe
Lakers.
You think the Lakers?
I think the Lakers or Warriors, one of the two, to be honest.
Shut up, Caleb. The Warriors are not.
Give me Butler back.
What about Denver?
Denver? I think Lakers are better.
Nuggets.
Okay, so let's say the Lakers. Okay, so that's our top 3 in the West. In the East, the Knicks.
Yep.
The 76ers and the Heat. I don't know. Like this Cleveland team. After what I watched in the playoffs, I don't feel like I feel like no. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I'm an asshole. The Detroit Pistons got to be up there.
Detroit Pistons got to be up there.
Knicks, Pistons, and who?
Yeah.
I still have the Celtics up there. In reality, I have the Celtics over the Sixers.
Get on with that shit, man. Boy. Go ahead, Boston. Boston can go enjoy their championship.
No. Top 6, not top 3. Come on.
Look,
because you think the Sixers team is going to go further than the Celtics, and I say the Celtics will go further than the
Celtics just lost their actual best player, Jaylen Brown, in my opinion. At least their best playoff performer.
Yeah.
And the 76ers beat them last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I would love to say Miami's a top 3 team. I would love to, but that's their potential. It's just yet to be seen. There's too many questions.
I hope we get throwback Giannis.
Even with Giannis,
like MVP Giannis.
I think we will.
Because you guys are forgetting that also Toronto wasn't top 5 time in the East last year. They could be a top
ding. Yes. Toronto.
They're only a couple wins away from. They were 8 wins away from the Knicks last year, but this could if they figure out their situation.
with Kawhi. Yes.
Kawhi was in Toronto yesterday.
Yeah, but it's not official yet, right?
No, yeah, and like it's not official at this point, and like, but because the other investigation is still supposed to be open.
Yeah.
But like, what the fuck else would he be doing in Toronto? Like,
well, he was there for a while. He does know people.
He was there collabing with Drake.
Yeah, probably. Drake.
I'm not collabing, meeting up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. It's like whatever. But see, my surprise in the East is I think it's gonna be the Magic. They're my sleeper.
They could. They just have to figure out their whole Franz and Paulo and Suggs and staying healthy.
Yeah, they were 8 seed last year. What tells me that it can't be a 6 seed this year?
Yeah,
I'm not giving them a top 4. But
so Showtime. Remember when the Knicks at some point this season, the Knicks moved to basically Cat started playing like point forward. Okay,
yeah.
Right. And so, like, because they were like, you know what, it doesn't work when we have him and Jalen and Jalen's running the floor. But that doesn't work. When we run this set through Cat, right, we give Jalen a rest there, and then they have 2 different sets. If they could do something like that, maybe not the same, but
I don't see that happening with no coaching change though. Like usually that happens with like a coaching change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. That's fair.
I mean, you can definitely say, the point with being put up with the Knicks is valid. That probably is part of a coaching change and making adjustments throughout the season.
Bro, I was never like, it's weird because there was no excitement from me as a Knicks fan when we got Mike Brown. But like, I can't think of a coach where like he's now up there with like Joe Torre and Tom Coughlin for me. Like,
would you really put him up there with like one season?
Like one season, he became a GOAT for me.
So like, no matter what happens next year, he'll still be high on your list.
He gave me this. Like, I'm probably only going to see one Knicks title in my life, and that man brought it. So yeah, like him, Jalen, like that starting team, they could do no wrong.
Well, no wrong.
Mitch Robinson did wrong. He went to the enemy.
Yeah, he went to Boston, right? Yeah, Mitchell Robinson. Yep.
Yeah. What a bum ass
so you get a Mitchell Robinson jersey this year? Great.
No, if he wants to do with the Knicks, Cove, I would buy it, but it's not with the Knicks anymore. So I'm not buying a Boston jersey. What?
Like, who the fuck wants a Boston jersey, bro?
Yeah, who the fuck wants
No.
Boston jersey? You went with the Celtics, man.
So can I put Brunson's name on a Celtics jersey?
Fuck.
Ew. He's one of those players, and it's actually crazy because he didn't even start on the Knicks. Like he was in Dallas first, but like when you actually think about it, it's crazy. The idea of Jalen Brunson being in any NBA jersey besides a Knicks jersey is borderline ridiculous to me. But like I know he was on a whole other team before he was a Knick.
Yeah,
crazy.
Now, here on another note, will Cat be remembered as a Timberwolf or a Knick?
No, Knick, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah. He was the starting 5. He won in New York.
He's gonna be a Knick now because he won't be a Timberwolf. He couldn't be. To the Timberwolves, he choked every playoff, so it's like
right.
When you
I mean, will they retire his number? Like obviously with New York, he probably will.
Like you're royalty in New York once you win.
Right.
Forever. So like he's a New Yorker forever now. That's it.
So him,
but with the changes though this season, like we're paying attention a little bit more to the season, but like we were 6 last year. I could see us being a 4. No higher than a 4.
Yeah.
Definitely possible. I mean, okay, so it's contingent. It's just contingent on what happens with we're talking about Toronto, right?
No,
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Okay, Minnesota in the West. The West is just such a
has
tough
potential.
place.
Has
So,
potential.
Here's what's going to happen.
LeBron's
LeBron,
going that possibly drops them down a little bit, so that bumps us up to 5. And I think we'll just do a little better than the Rockets. So I mean,
but here's the reality.
You have the Thunder, you have the Spurs, you have the Nuggets above us. Like I have nobody else, and I know Caleb will want to chime in, but the Clippers beat you guys last year. They were better than you guys last year, so.
Golden State, you can't say much about them right now. You really can't.
The 1 and the 2 are going to be OKC and the Spurs, but from 3 to 6, it's going to be the way the West has worked the last 5 years. 3 to 6 have been within 1 game of each other.
Yeah, it's total massacre.
I have the Nuggets there, then I have the Timberwolves, then that puts them at 4, and I keep the Rockets at like 5.
I think losing LeBron and getting the other guys that the Lakers did is like a lateral move. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they're
not going to get worse, but they're not better.
Yeah, that puts them about a 6 for me for the Lakers.
Here's the thing: I don't believe that last season. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I believe that that's who Austin Reeves is, or if he overperformed. I feel like he got too. I feel like his contract was too much.
Yeah,
I feel like he can't outperform his contract at any point.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It was they needed to resign him, but not for that much.
Yeah.
Like he felt like a $30 million player, not a $45 million player.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock on him, but like the reality is can he outperform $44 million every year? Probably not. So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the NBA is going to be pretty interesting because I feel like there's contenders, obviously, and then it's just a whole bunch of other teams.
And listen, we could be like anything could happen, right? When the season starts out. So the first what'll be interesting to see for me is that first 6 weeks, from beginning of October through the NBA Cup in November. That first little stretch, who comes out of that healthy and moves into the rest of the season.
Who comes out hot at the beginning and who phases out towards the end, because there's always that type of thing.
100%.
And what new stars adapt to the team well or not, because there's stars that don't adapt.
Who do you think the offensive rookie of the year is, or not the offensive? Who do you think the rookie of the year is going to be?
I mean, a tough one.
DeBonsa.
AJ.
I think AJ.
Mendoza, one or two.
There are some good ones. There's some good choices.
I think DeBonsa or maybe Peterson. I don't know. Peterson is the most gifted offensively, I would say. But there's a lot of competition for offense on that team.
I think either Felipe or Mendoza, one or two.
This is not NFL, bro.
No, it's good. It's my fault because
my bad. My bad. Yeah,
I said offensive rookie of the year first.
Become MVP. Rookie of the year. Mendoza might get 5.
We just went into Mendoza. Yo, listen, this is a perfect time. This is a perfect time to shut it down, guys. Right? The NFL, the NBA, we don't even know what we're talking about anymore, guys. But so a couple of things that we do know. Tomorrow night, Cove, same time, same place. Cove will be live, right? But that's going to be strictly Major League Baseball.
Usually baseball, yeah.
Usually baseball. May or maybe not. Perhaps. Same time, right? As you guys know, it'll be live on X and on YouTube. Cole will have that posted, so you'll be able to see it. It already is posted, I think, actually. Yeah. And then Friday.
1 o'clock Eastern.
What time is it? Friday?
1 o'clock Eastern.
1 o'clock Eastern time. Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern time. Showtime. Actually, all of us will be there.
Yeah.
Space on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And so if you guys want to come pop in and chop it up with us and talk some sports, talk some shit, hopefully you guys are not the same fans of teams as me. We can have a nice fun face. I'm all for it. Let's get it on.
I think it's gonna be Bruder. Bruder might win it.
You got muted. Muted. No. What happened?
You know what happened?
What?
My microphone just died.
Oh,
Because we were recording for a while.
got it.
No worries. That's all I got. Anything else, though, fellas, before we get out of here?
No.
All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. And we'll check you guys back here next week on Vinny's Corner. Peace.
Hey.